Welcome to the Clean Truth, where we like to call bullshit on the status quo. What is up? Welcome back to the Clean Truth. I'm Don. I'm your host.
Branded Silver Fox. Give me
I was
that at
going to
least.
say, Jesus.
At least I have the brand.
You have a hat on that's not been released yet, so you have like a...
Pre-branding.
What's the word I'm looking for? Contraband. You got it on too.
But I'm not on camera.
Touche.
Nobody can see.
I purposely changed my hat so nobody would see the new before it was time.
He's
we
wearing
do
it
have
backwards.
something else new here in front
We
of
do.
us. So let's change the subject.
Today is a very, very good day here at the Clean Eats HQ. Today we launched Clean Eats Bars. They have been giving me nightmares for almost a year now. This has been a very long project in the making. Lots of ups and downs, but they're here. They're out. They taste phenomenal. We've been eating like fat kids here for, a week?
Pretty much. We've been
While,
excited.
while we've been waiting on the mass inventory to show up so we could start shipping them out. But they're here. Stop by a local Clean Eats location and try these protein bars, man. They're good. The cookies and cream, 16 grams of protein, only 3 grams of sugar. Trail mix bar, that'll make the top of your head pop off. 12 grams of protein. Very, 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 very good.
Unbelievable.
I'm super proud of these
Give
things,
yourself
so.
a pat on the back because
Well, I didn't do it by myself. I owe a
seen
lot of
you-
people credit,
I've
but
seen you do a lot of the hard work, so
um,
deserve it.
lots more products coming down the line with this snack line with the Clean Eats Marketplace snack line items. We've got 2 or 3 other snack lines I know lined out right now, so I'll keep that a little suspenseful. But there are more products getting ready to drop here very, very, very soon that I think is going to take the world by storm and change a lot of people here. So,
No doubt.
all right, sponsors. We don't really have sponsors.
Clean Eats is our sponsor today.
Yeah, I still want to give Brett and the guys at Rain a shout out, man. They sent us this badass Rain refrigerator right behind you for the studio here, so we could put our energy drinks and shit in them. She's awesome, man.
Yeah.
We got to give her credit.
Good
She's
person.
actually going to be a topic of conversation in this episode. I'm gonna throw her a bone and give her some love in a positive direction on this topic, and I'll explain what I'm talking about here in just a second. But I didn't do a Clean Truth or Dare. This was kind of a spur of the moment episode topic, and when I get into it, you'll know why I wanted to do this. But so the topic of this episode is nothing in life is free. That word free. You're going to pay a price for everything. It could be a positive thing or a negative thing. So I don't want this. I don't want people to listen to this and hear me kind of get amped up here in a second and start talking about this stuff and think that I'm trying to go down a negative path. I'm not with all of it. Some of it, yes, I am, but not all of it. And so even some of the best things in life, I have some show notes here. Some of the best things in life still aren't free. You've heard that quote before. That's been in movies. That's been, you've heard people say that for
sure.
years, So I'm going to go down this little list here. Hugs. Somebody gives you a free hug. That hug ain't free. It might cost you later when you make a new friend, and that friend annoys the piss out of you. Then what? You paid for that hug. You gave that person a free. That's the joke, by the way. You guys can laugh. Friends and family. Friends and family ain't free. They come with a price, too. You ever been to a family reunion?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. I don't think I've been to one of my family reunions in man, I know it's been 20 years.
Wow.
And I don't plan on going to, sorry, Mom, but I don't plan on going to another one.
I mean,
We're off to a bang. Hugs and family reunions.
Yeah, I'm doing this on purpose. I'm trying to make jokes of it. But sleep. I mean, sleep ain't free. Sometimes you sleep in, you're late. Sleep can make you lazy. There's a price that comes with sleep. Smiles. What happens when you're at the bar? You smile at somebody's old lady. You're getting cold cocked in the
oh boy.
blowhole. So,
yeah.
free smiles. I'm trying to see the darker side of the better things in life, so to speak. That's how I wanted to kick this off, because I thought it'd be funny. Nobody's getting my humor today, so I don't care. I'm just going to keep rolling. Laughter. That could be taken the wrong way. What if you laugh at somebody's joke the wrong way and they get offended?
A few snowflakes.
Right.
That's true.
Even love. Love hurts.
Very true.
They made a song about that. Who was that? Was that Leonard Skinner? Love
I
hurts.
think a lot of people made a lot of songs about that.
All right. Well, There's another thing that I want to talk about when I say that nothing in life is free. Everybody knows this person who's always looking for a deal, always looking for free shit.
Everybody's got that friend.
Everybody does. And it drives me fucking crazy. It annoys the living dog shit out of me. It's one thing to do, it's one thing to have I'm trying to figure out how to say this without pissing everybody off.
Relationships.
Yes. It's one thing to get those things and create relationships with them. And I feel like that's what we've done with Brett and Rain. And, she sends us free energy drinks. She sends us all these T-shirts and swags. But it's a relationship type thing. You know what I mean? And I could even play devil's advocate with that and say that even that isn't free. You know what I mean? I know that Brett would love to have our business in the franchise company.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we can't do that because of the contract that we have. Otherwise, I would be more than willing. I would have jumped on it a long time ago. She's awesome. She's great. She supports the crap out of us. It's much appreciated, and the relationship is very, very valuable to us. So, I mean, but what I'm talking about is, you've been to stores, supplement stores, any kind of retail shop, and everybody wants a discount.
Yep.
Everybody's always looking for a discount. And I think the reason that this is aggravating me so much is this has happened to me a lot here lately. And I get people that ask for discount codes, or I get asked for, do we have this type of discount at the restaurant, or this type of thing, or, even people just asking for free shit. And it ain't that, bars, whatever. It ain't that I don't want to do it. It's that, like, people just expect it. You know what I mean? And I think the price that you pay with that is your reputation. Because after a while, you get pinged as that person, and you're never going to get out of it. You just don't. I mean, I went and got my hair cut today, and I tipped the guy way more than I probably should have, and he looked at me a little surprised, like I didn't mean to do it. But that's the difference in, like, I didn't want free shit from him. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to make sure that he's a small business. I wanted to go in, get my hair cut, leave the dude a good tip. It's Friday. Made me feel good to help him out. You know what I mean? Like, where's that at?
Yeah. I think you hit it on the head with, like, the retail side of things. I mean, we just got through, like, the Christmas season, and I'm going to throw it on a limb, and, like, how many businesses did not have a percentage discount across the board just because they had to, because they've been forced into this bubble of giving discounts. And if you don't give a discount, they're not going to buy from you. So
Correct.
But it didn't used to always be like that.
So my point in saying all of that was, like, the person that's always looking for free shit, they're going to pay for it with a reputation. And then the person that's always looking for discounts, they're missing the point. People that are close to us and that shop at our restaurant and that are friends with us, the ones that we give discounts for, that's because we want to do it. But they're missing the point if they come and they ask for it all the time, because, I've always said that if you want to really support your friend's business and you want to support a brand that you're supportive of, buy their shit. Don't call them and ask them for free T-shirts. Like, I'll use First Form as a prime example. Brian Teach, great friend of mine. Known this guy 15 years.
Right.
And he still throws stuff in my box when I order stuff, or he'll be, I'll call him and say, hey, man, can I order some stuff? And he's offered to give it to me. And I'm like, Brian, I don't want to do that. I'm supporting your business. You know what I mean? Other guys have done, like, other businesses too.
Right.
I mean, I could name a million of them that do that. But the point is that you're missing the point in supporting the business. And I think that both of those examples should be supporting that small business and their friends by not trying to get a deal all the time, every time.
Why do you think we have so many friends and people like that? I don't think it's always been like that. Like I said, with retail, I don't think it was always the whole reason for Black Friday was to wait for the day after everything was full price, hopefully to get a discount. Now the same discounts that are offered on Black Friday are offered the whole entire Christmas season. So what do you think has changed, or has it just been a landslide effect that one person started to do it, the next person started to do it, and now it's come to the consumer, to the business, to where everybody thinks that.
Well, right now it's
COVID.
Away. I mean that's the honest truth. That's not a lame, blame it on this. That's the truth.
Same
I mean,
people are trying
businesses
to-
are discounting.
People are trying to give it away in order to drum up.
Yeah, because they want the business back,
Right.
so they're willing to give it a little bit, which I think is fine. But my point is the customers going in there and just expecting it or demanding it or looking for that before they have that thought process and that mentality before they think, you know what, I'm gonna go buy this dude's products. I'm gonna go buy a pair of shoes from this place, their local business. You know what I mean? And then if they go in there and the business owner is like so appreciative, they give them a 20 spot, a 20 point off, 20% discount. Great. Chances are they're going to come back and buy another pair of shoes. That's probably why they did it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We do that all the time. It just gets aggravating when it's expected. And I think that's just a new way of life now. That's just a new mentality in society. That everybody wants discounts, they want free shit, they want this, they want that. They don't want to have to pay for it. And I just think that's going to it's got to get better before it gets worse because it's going to hurt a lot of people.
Right.
The next thing I was going to talk about is vendors, and that's a big one that we deal with here at the office with the franchise company.
Had a call this morning talking about discount code.
What's that?
Had a person ask me if we had a discount code, and I'm like, unfortunately, we don't. We're not trying to overcharge people, so we bring our price point down as
Correct.
low as we possibly can to still produce and survive.
Yeah, our main goal is to give the customer the best, value proposition on the market, period, for what they're buying. We're going to do that with everything.
Yep.
So, but no, what I'm talking about is, vendors, food reps, things like that want to leave samples. The price that you're paying for getting those free samples is they want your business. And eventually, if you just keep blowing them off and blowing them off and blowing them off, you're going to be irrelevant. They're not even going to come around. And then there's going to come a time where you're going to need a product. You're going to try to source a product. And then they're going to be like, well, you blew me off the last time I tried to
help
leave
you a year ago.
Now, I'm not I'm not saying that you got to commit to everything they leave you. I mean, we have a wonderful food rep. She's actually in the other room right now with Yvonne. And she brings us stuff to test all the time, But I think her and Yvonne have had over a 10-year relationship now, damn near. And, Yvonne's been pretty honest with her and said, listen, this is a great product. These steak tips are awesome, but they don't meet our macro requirements or whatever, That's what I'm talking about. So if you don't do that, if you don't have that conversation up front, you're going to pay for it later.
Yep. I agree.
Because they're going to they're doing this out of the kindness of their heart, and they're doing their job, but they want your business. They want that relationship, and I think a lot of people blow that off.
For sure. I think I can relate.
Supplement reps are the worst ones.
I
They're
can
the-
relate
that-
it to-
I don't mean they're the worst ones. I mean it happens to them the most.
I can relate that to, our friends that we're getting ready to go to their event here shortly. I mean, their price point is expensive, and they have a lot of clients that just expect a free T-shirt, a free sticker.
Talking about Sornex?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to throw out names, but yeah, we're talking about Sornex. But I know from just being around those guys that they get hounded a lot for
Sure.
free stuff and things like that. Then what happens? Like you said, pandemic hits. They expect these people who have been asking for free all these years to then turn around and say, hey, I can get you 10 med balls in 24 hours. Well, no. They're going to take care of the people that, like you said,
No.
supported the business from day one,
Yeah, exactly.
purchased from the business, had the relationship.
Sornex is a complete anomaly in this entire conversation. I mean, because they do this so well.
Yeah.
Sornex, First Form, I think I could put us up there on that level that we do it too. But customer service and the way that they treat their culture is, it's
sure.
right up there, man. I mean, I don't think that there's another one that does it better. And you said it, I can kind of touch on what you said. When Jeremy came and put my lap machine together in the garage,
Right.
and noticed that there was a little bit of rust on the frame of my rig.
Right.
And lost his cool. Like, it was a big deal to him. And I'm like, Jeremy, we're at the beach, man. What are you making a big deal about it for? But it was a big deal to him,
Right.
And he, I guess, got the okay through Bert, and they redid my entire rack, other than, the shit that was powder-coated orange.
For sure.
But the clear coat stuff, they completely redid. And I didn't ask them to do that. I didn't expect them to do that. I even texted Jeremy and said, hey, man, you don't have to do that. Like, don't do that.
Right.
That's a lot of money, man. And, you know, that kind of stuff, when it's happened, you know, I will send everybody there the rest of my entire life.
Right.
Everybody. I mean, I just, the other night, a girl, she texted me, what was she was wanting some Bosco bumpers. And I mean, I know this girl from the restaurant. She's a good customer. She's been buying from us for a long, long time. And was asking me about Sorinex. How do I know these guys? You know, we promote them a lot. You know, she asked, she's like, do you have some sort of code that when I call and put it in, she wasn't asking for a discount. It was different. She said, do you have some sort of athlete code so that they know that like I was your referral? And I said, no, they don't really do that. I said, just hang on a second. And so I just put her on a text message with Jeremy, did an intro, and, you know, I mean, I will always do that for them.
Right.
You know, because of everything that they've done that they didn't have to do. So, anyway, we kind of went down a wormhole there, but vendors, we kind of covered that. So, they want your business.
No
You know,
doubt.
they're not leaving free shit in your office and on your desk because they want to be nice. They want your business. So, don't blow them off.
Right.
BOGOs. BOGOs have always been one that I laugh about because you aren't getting a free one. You know that, right?
Publix has perfected that.
No. Publix ain't giving you free shit. Nothing.
No shot.
There's money. They've worked the cost of that free one into the first one, or they're getting their money out of that product going out the door somehow, some way, somewhere. I know this because we do it. Every company on the planet that has a BOGO deal, they're not just giving one away.
Correct.
I mean, okay. Some instances, yes, maybe. You know, we've done it before when we're trying to clean out our grab-and-go freezer. You know, I'm like, all right, just do a BOGO. Don't adjust the price point. Just give it away.
Right.
Because it'll be, you know, marketing thing, whatever. It's good. We're not going to lose the food. So, next one I got is car salesmen. These guys, sometimes, man, it's like a necessary evil with these guys. Like, you've heard horror stories of car salesmen.
Right.
But at the same time, you almost got to feel sorry for them. I mean, they're out there trying to hustle and sell cars.
And everybody wants to see discounts.
And they're getting
discounts,
wheeled and
discounts.
dealed. And I mean, I'm going to sit here and be a little bit of a hypocrite because I just did it. You know what I mean? I just ordered a new truck and I kind of wheeled and dealed.
As much
But
as
I
you
was
could.
I was also realistic. And I know the guy. And I was like, hey, man, I understand you got to make X amount. You know, is the dealerships doing any rebates? Can that be worked into the price? Blah, blah, blah. Negotiating and asking for free shit and money off and discounts and shit, two different things.
Yep.
That is way two different things. So,
But in a sense, like the car dealership like world has perfected how to give free or discounts like better than anybody because it's been established for years on years on years that that's how the process works. That you see employee pricing, we're giving you a discount, we're giving you something for free here. We're gonna give you $9,000 for free off that truck.
they ain't giving you $9,000 off that truck.
Correct.
No damn way. It's worked in somewhere.
And then people are gonna still negotiate on top of that.
Yeah.
But yet people walk away from it, might think that they got a good deal. But at the end of the day, do they really understand like if I got a good deal or not?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No. All right. This one might get a little interesting. Stimulus money. That money ain't free, homie.
We've had 2 come out now, right?
You ain't getting free stimulus money from the government. You might think you're getting it free, but you're paying for that fucking shit.
2 stimulus now have come out.
Yeah. Number one, it's your money. We won't go down that whole wormhole. I'll leave that one alone right now.
Taxes.
But yeah, it's your fucking money. They're giving you your money back. But at the same time, you're paying for it. So the price that you're paying is the authoritism part of it.
100% agree. I mean,
I was looking at it. Like,
I 100% agree. Like, I was fortunate enough to get that $600 back, but I'm not naive enough to think that this is just free money. I understand like plenty of paychecks over the course of my like lifetime have put into them throwing a little bit of bone back.
yeah. As they draw interest off. Well, first of all, it's fake money. Like, how does a company well, I could call it a company. How does a country with $1 trillion+ debt
able to give money away.
able to give away billions and trillions of dollars.
Because you press a button.
Print more money.
Anyway, so, and I'll end it on this. There is one instance, and I have it down here on the bottom. You gonna say something?
I was gonna keep going down that wormhole a little bit. So how do you feel when you one of our employees here, like his TV broke? It wasn't like he was going to like go purchase a new TV with a stimulus check, but he goes into the store and he's like, "Why is there no TVs today?" He's like, "My freaking TV got knocked off of the stand. I just literally need a new TV. I'm not trying to like spend money just to spend money." And they're like, "Oh, the stimulus check just came out. We got wiped out." How does that?
That's America. That happens every year. That's been happening on tax day for 100+ years.
Now it just happens more often.
Yeah. I used to do that when I was younger. Like, when I was a teenager, the first few years I was filing tax returns, and even in my early 20s when I was still single living at home. I'm like, I'm getting a tax return. What am I going to buy?
As soon as you got it,
The problem is
back out the door.
Yeah, the problem is 3/4 of our country, even people in their 30s and 40s, still think that way.
correct.
With households and kids. And they're like, what are we going to spend this tax money on?
Yeah.
Drives me, anyway. Drives me fucking crazy. There is one thing I put down here at the bottom that, I think is free. There's no price associated to it. There's no anything. There's no strings, no nothing, and that's charity. You know what I mean? People donate money all the time. We've done it quite a bit. People that we network with do it all the time. So, I've seen free money given to good places and it go to the right place, and there's no strings, there's no price attached to it. There's, they don't owe anybody anything. So, to me, that's probably the one thing that is free, is charity. Everything else has a price to it. Nothing in life is free.
But there's also charities out there that are taking advantage of people.
There are. Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
You can say
how many nonprofits do you know where the CEOs or the president of those nonprofits are making six figures?
You raise a good point. I didn't think about that part. You do raise a good point on
I
that.
mean, a lot of people, churches have been thrown into that mix too. People think that, giving and tithing back to the church, helps the church grow, helps the church do good things. And then recently in the last few years, you've seen these pastors of these mega churches live on the lake and have 5 cars and have boats and
True. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
think about that part. When I said charity, when I wrote it down and was thinking about it, when I was thinking about different of all these examples, I was thinking about Brace for Impact, who we're getting ready to interview Kyle here shortly, and then
places you've seen them where
where I have
done with the money.
personally seen where this money goes. So, and we're getting ready to do that here. We haven't announced it, we haven't talked about it a whole lot because we're still working on the entire project, but we're getting ready to start a charity here, which I can't wait to do this.
Yep.
I can't wait to be part of something that's bigger than even what we're doing now, which is huge. Anyway, I won't give it too much of it away. So anyway, that's it. I'll leave it there. I just wanted to do this short episode and talk about this. And my main point in saying that nothing in life is free is it's a new year. There's been a lot of businesses that just got shit on for a year and haven't been able to open. Please do not go in there and start pounding them for discount codes and free shit. Support their business, pay their prices, and move on.
Agreed.
Till next time.